What's up, man? It's Nylan from sStrength.com, and I wanted to give a recap from my weekend camping adventure. And it can be a short recap. So I took my boys, who are 2 and 3 years old, out, and the plan was to just go camping for the evening. You know, nothing big. Set up a tent, set up a campfire, hang out, go on a little adventure. And it was much warmer than the weatherman said it was going to be. So that caught us off guard a little bit. And after a couple hours in the afternoon of being out there, my boys were pretty much done. They didn't want it anymore. And I was getting frustrated because, you know, things just weren't working out the way I planned. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. It's hot. The mosquitoes were the worst I've ever experienced them. And we have the marks to prove that. So like I said, it was, you know, maybe 2 full hours, and my boys were done over it, ready to go back to the farm and to just hang out at home and relax. So I said, okay, you know, let's start packing up. And we had maybe a 200-yard walk, and my 3-year-old, he said, I'm done, and he started walking. He was almost back to the vehicle by the time my youngest and I got down the hill with all the stuff. So the inaugural camping experience did not turn out as planned, and the word epic failure comes to mind, but at the same time, I don't want to call it that, because there were lessons learned, and you know, it was an experience, a learning experience. And you know, I'm not a big fan of using the word fail or failing or failure, just because, you know, the only way we do fail is if we don't learn. So, you know, it was maybe disastrous, but you know, we learned. I learned a lot. I learned a lot about, you know, being more prepared. I learned a lot about making sure I'm thinking about the ages and abilities of those who are with me, because, you know, it wasn't that my boys weren't able to do what we did, you know, hiking and camping wise, but you know, maybe it was a little bit too much. And I'm sure, like I said, the weather and the mosquitoes played a little role in that. But you know, maybe next time I don't go as big. Maybe we start in the backyard. Who knows? But next year they'll be a little older and a little more able. So maybe not. We'll see. So this is just my recap, and I just want to encourage you that if you have an epic failure, the only way it is a true failure is if you don't learn from the experience and you don't grow from the experience. So with that, I will leave you with you know, I'm just going to leave you with that, honestly. Strengthen yourselves, encourage others, and honor God.